Hey everyone. I want to say thank you for all the supporters who have still stuck around, even though I haven't been very active. A lot's been going on in my life, so I had to take a break from making videos and doing all kind of content. But I promise to, get back at it, you guys. Thank you for all the support that I've had so far, and I appreciate all of it. For this video, as you know from the title, it's just going to be an edge tutorial that people like to ask me. I just use a few ingredients, not much. So me, obviously, my hair is already basically done. It's just edge tutorial. For this one, I'm having some single braids, some large braids I did, and I wanted to just show how to do the edges. This is my routine, regardless of the style. But I always start off with some rose water and some oil that I make that will be available soon to purchase online. So be looking forward to that. But for this, yeah, I just sprayed it with some rose water. I had lightly oiled it already, just rubbed it in my palms and then put it over my hair. But as you see, I'm starting off with just spraying it with some rose water, twisting it. And this is how I don't get buildup. I just lightly apply it on my edges. And when I feel that I'm getting too much edge control in my edges, I'll just literally wash the front of my hair. You're like, oh, you had to build up edges in your perimeter of your hair or whatever. Like, no, I'll wash it out. I don't let it get too much because I'll reapply it in different days. Like, I don't do it every day, but I have to reapply edge control every few days. Like, especially if I'm going outside. If I'm not, just keep my rag on. And just, not all day. Just every night I put a scarf on my head. And that keeps my hair intact. Until it's like, okay, you need a little touch up, not add a little more. But yeah. I'm going to show you guys at the end a picture of my hair with the braids out. It gives you a really cute crinkle. So it's one of my favorite hairstyles. It's my go-to, honestly. Just large braids. You ain't got to do much to your hair. I always leave my braids in for at least 4 days because I don't sit under the dryer. I let it air dry. So I braid my hair in the daytime, let it dry throughout the day. It should be cool. You shouldn't be wet through at nighttime unless you have like really thick locks. Then you might want to sit under the dryer. But yeah, that's the edge control I use. I got it from just the beauty supply by my house. You can look it up and that's my hair oil that was coming soon to purchase. But yeah, so here, see, I just lightly apply, just barely anything on there. And then as I'm brushing, as you can see, my fingers is falling behind. It's just to like give it that flat look, just to like smooth it out. That's what like helps me. So that's what I do when I do my edges. And then I do a little extra sometimes. Sometimes I might do little swoops and all that. That's when I was feeling, a little extra. But right now it's just something simple, just for the braids, And you see how I'm barely applying anything and it's laying down? You do not need to use a lot of that edge control for it to work for you. You see how I already did the other side and haven't put my scarf on and it's still laying down. Even my sister, I use the same edge control on my sister's hair. They used it. We have different textures here. My sister has a thicker hair texture than mine and it still works for her. And then I always follow with the foam. Well, yeah, this is the foam, not the foam. My mistake. Mousse. I use the mousse of the Shining Gem. I put it over and I brush it in. It's not like I just smooth it over. I always brush it in afterwards, and that gives it that extra hold. And I put on my scarf for whatever, like 30 minutes. I always try to do my hair first before I go anywhere so that I have time for it to stay and like mold itself. But at night, you can even do this at night if you don't have like time to do that. You can do your hair at nighttime before you go to bed, just the edge if you want to do this. Put your scarf on in the morning. It's gonna be laid still. If you don't have time to do that, you want to really just let it sit. Perfectly fine to do that. I do it all the time when you just want to wake up and go. So this is always something that I always do. But yeah, just a little update. I do have videos coming, new hairstyles, what I want to try and get to. So just be looking forward to that. Like I said, I'll be trying to get on here more. See, I just oiled some more because I had lightly did it, just rubbed it through my hand and over my locks. I didn't do a very good job because I couldn't see at the time, but yeah, you can just oil anytime you want. I don't really get it over the edge control that I do because, oil breaks down the edge control and then it won't stay. But it got a little bit on there, but I just try to do it on my actual parts just to get it on the scalp, not over the edge control really. But that's all. So thank you for watching. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to see more videos and more content.